It's been a week since I started my style journey. I've listened to my master and have been shown the way. I bought the 5 essential shirts for men, and I feel like I can accomplish anything. And of course, I look great. Apart from the fact that I haven't worn pants in 7 days. I haven't been out of the house since. This is my current situation. I'm hungry and bored. When will I progress?
You will see progress today.
It's about time. I've been hiding from guests for a week now. Why the long wait, man?
Patience is needed in a man's life.
Fair enough. Can we start?
Of course!
Good. Take it away. Hey, I'm Levi Peters, and this is Demetrius Levi. Let's just swan dive into the video. So if you've already watched my previous video from my Style Beginners course, you already know about the 5 essential shirts that every guy should own. But you can't just go out and show your new self to the world without wearing pants. Well, you can, but people are just going to think you're kinky or something. So today I'm going to go over the 5 essential pants that every guy should own. Let's start with something classic that everyone knows and loves. Jeans. Everyone loves a good pair of jeans, but what exactly is a good pair of jeans? Let's go over the fit first. I recommend slim or skinny personally. It really complements your legs and it makes you appear taller than if you were wearing baggy pants. Older men look good in a more classic cut of jeans, but also slim looks fine. Not skinny though, I mean that's more of a young guy's kind of pants, but slim actually works too and it complements the body shape just as well. There are a few styles of jeans to avoid. One of them is baggy and one of them is boot cut. They just look sloppy, outdated, and they don't compliment you at all. And that's the whole point of clothes, is to compliment you. And so you're not butt naked, but that's beside the point. Unless you're wearing some really big boots, there's no reason to have all that extra fabric. And on the flip side, you have super skinny, and that can look equally as awful. If it's skinny and tight all over, not only does it look girly and feminine, it suffocates your balls. And that is unhealthy and wrong.
It's a catastrophe. It's not worth it. We should just end it.
There is a sweet spot to skinny fit jeans though, and it's when it's tighter on the ankles and looser on the thighs. This looks more aesthetically pleasing, it doesn't look feminine either, and it leaves a lot more room for the boys to hang around. Sorry, got no other way of explaining it. The ideal length for jeans is to have them end right where the shoe meets, so they're just kissing the top of the shoe. This makes it look much more clean and refined. And if they're longer, that's no problem, because you can just cuff them, because that looks really nice as well. The most versatile color is dark blue. Black is fantastic too, but I just don't think you can ever go wrong with a good pair of dark wash navy jeans. It's a classic. Just remember that the lighter you go with jeans, the harder it's going to be to pair with more outfits, and the more casual it's going to be. You can wear them with a simple white t-shirt or a dress shirt and a suit jacket. It's hard to go wrong. Number 2 is the chinos. Chinos are great if you want to have a casual pair of pants, but you want to step it up a notch in terms of formality from jeans. The fit you want just like the jeans, slim or skinny. Not too baggy, not too skinny. The great part about chinos is that they come in such a large variety of colors and you can have so much fun with them. You know, I normally say start out with something neutral, but for chinos, go ahead, have some fun with them. Why not? Burgundy, olive green, blue, go for it. I've been wearing these more often than jeans lately, which is really odd because I've worn jeans like my entire life, other than a phase where I was wearing cargo pants. I think it's just because they go with my style now. I got most of mine from Old Navy, and man do they feel incredible, and they're cheap. Gotta love Old Navy. The third on this list are dress trousers. I know the word trouser is more commonly used in the UK just to mean pants in general, but when I say trousers here, it means dress pants. It sounds more sophisticated anyway. Trousers. Trousers are so great if you really want to step up your style game and add a lot more class. These are the most formal pants you're gonna have. You can buy them separate or just take them from a suit that you already have. I recommend getting them without belt loops and instead go for the side adjusters. This just looks so much more classy, and generally when you're wearing a suit, it's best not to wear a belt because it cuts you off. So that's why a lot of trousers you'll see don't have belt loops, and it just looks sleeker and slimmer and just way cooler. I'm probably just gonna take the belt loops off of my trousers soon because I just know that there is no time soon where I'm gonna be in the need to wear a belt. Not with those trousers. The fit shouldn't be as tight as chinos or jeans, and the reason for this is because most trousers don't have as much stretch, so they're gonna destroy that nice crispy crease down the front, which looks super nice. You can go pretty slim and skinny with them and make them look good, but just don't go crazy. Remember, it's all about proportion. For the color, navy, charcoal gray, or medium gray, that's a great place to start. You can start to incorporate awesome patterns like window pane, pinstripe, and all that fun stuff. But for your first pair, I'd go with something more subtle, like just a plain, flat color, or like a subtle Glen plaid. I think the Glen plaid, I swear, I don't know what it, I'll show a picture. And when you wear them with braces, to wear braces, you add buttons on the inside of your pants. You can sew them on or have a tailor do them for you if they're not already there, and it looks so much nicer. It's a style bonus, yeah, but it's actually more functional than a belt because your pants are being supported by your shoulders. They keep them up much better. Just don't wear the clip-on suspenders with your trousers. It just looks cheap and it's not the way they were meant to be worn. The fourth essential pair of pants I wouldn't have put on this list a few years ago, but now it seems like every guy has them and they're pretty nice. And those are joggers. Joggers are great for a more relaxed look. You can dress them up, but generally they're reserved for the most casual of days. The fit should be tighter at the ankles. This just makes it look so much cleaner and it stops you from looking like a basement bum. And we don't like that. Colors, navy, black, gray. Good for starters. Personally, I only have one pair and I hardly ever leave the house with them on. But I end up wearing them quite often, and that's because you just need at least one pair of lounge pants. You can't be stiff all the time. Unless you want to be fancy and wrap yourself in velvet.
You know, if it was socially acceptable.
I know you would drape yourself in velvet.
The fifth pair of pants that are essential for guys aren't really pants per se, but it's a good pair of shorts. A good pair of shorts is essential for the summer months because, let's face it, most of the summer it's just way too hot to be wearing anything else. At least here in Michigan. Maybe not in Norlisk, but in most places. The fit is important for shorts. You don't want them too long or else you'll look like a hobbit or a early 2000s wannabe thug. You don't want them too short either, because then it'll just look like you're wearing boxer briefs or attending a slut walk. The sweet spot is at the knee or a few inches above. That just looks the nicest. The fit should be more snug, but not too snug because we don't want you to sit down and your thighs rip them at the seams, and we don't want them so wide that you can fit both your legs in one leg opening. Yes, you can go with neutrals, but since it's summer, it's the time to be wearing a little more color. And since these are casual either, by their very nature, it's very hard to dress up a pair of shorts. I've seen guys do them with suits. I personally do not like it at all. I think it just looks disproportionate, but whatever, different topic. But because they're casual by their very nature, you can go with more colors like yellow, teal, or salmon. White's also great too, because white goes great with everything. Also, don't get cargo shorts unless your job would benefit from having them, or you go camping a lot or hiking and you're gonna use those pockets. And of course I say go for it. I've seen quite a bit of guys out there giving style advice on what to wear, but they're not taking into account lifestyles that are beyond their own. One dude actually said that you shouldn't wear cargo shorts because you look like a dad going camping with his kids or hiking. Well, has it ever occurred to you, man, that, not everyone stands on their begonias all day and actually goes out hiking?
This could be a lot more complex.
And that not everyone is, a city chicken dressed like they're cosplaying from the 1930s, like some cheesy Bond villain? Man? I'm sorry. Rant over. So yeah, that's it, guys. 5 essential pairs of pants for dudes. You happy now? Totally. Now I can finally go outside. It's the new me.
Not so fast there. You can't go outside like that.
What? Why?
We haven't covered shoes yet.
Are you kidding me?
That'll be the next video in our style beginner course.
This video is part of my Style Beginners course, which you can view right here from the beginning if you haven't already. I highly recommend that you go and watch those. If you like this one, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But before I walk off screen, guys, comment down below what your ideal list of essential pants would be and which pair is your favorite. I'd love to hear any of your thoughts and ideas on it because, as you all know, we are in this together. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Fly. That fly's buzzing around over my head like acidic mustard over the water. Flies freaking me out. So if you've watched my previous video from my style beginner course, you already know. Hey kitty. Piano lessons are over. Let's go.